Hey, they're scoring down there for this, right?
As far as I've been told,
All right,
yeah.
cool, okay.
Yeah. Let's say, I hope so, man.
I was just like, I don't see anybody up here, but I see they have this set up. That must just be for the finals.
Yep, I hope so. Because, dude, there's not enough room up here.
Yeah.
Because I was going to sit up here if I could.
Yep. Hold on. Hey, we need a score. There's nobody. Yeah, there's nobody down there scoring. So their scorer is going to be here, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who it is, though.
No, I don't think
I know that's not your thing, but hey, there's no table worker. There's no table worker. You scoring, Desi? Oh, yeah.
So when relief comes, yes.
Justin Hardy from Greensboro College. Coach Hardy, you guys are still scoring on mat threes. The scoring is just up on the stage. I don't know where you've been working this round. Officials on mat three, we're good to go. We're good to go.
All right, here we go. Just about ready to get these semifinals started. If you guys are joining us on YouTube or Facebook or X, please know you can watch every single mat live on FloWrestling, and happy to bring this one to you. And we're underway at 106 pounds. First semifinal of the tournament. In on a shot already, Burnaby of Clovis, California. Michael Burnaby looking to score, but defended by Cooper Deputy. Cooper Deputy ranked number 7 in the country, and he's looking for a counter score. Deputy looking to get around behind. He's close to hooking this ankle, and there it is, 3 points. Deputy takes the early lead in the match. Burnaby back hooks that leg, and now lets go of it. Deputy getting the arm behind the back. See what kind of offense he's going to work from the top position. And potentially dangerous is the call as the arm comes off the back. Deputy pressuring forward. Burnaby trying to create space and get out, but Cooper Deputy pretty tough in the top position. Cooper Deputy going to be, well, is a freshman this year at Chestnut Ridge.
Guys, you got to get out from in the bike rack.
Burnaby looking for the reversal. He's going to get it leg split for the moment.
Stop wrestling. You will have nothing to watch.
Burnaby pretty tough on top for the moment. Michael Burnaby, also a freshman. Battle of freshmen here in the Super 32 semifinals.
Match is on one until all those people in the
3-2 at the end of the first period. It was a nice opening takedown for Deputy, but that reversal and ride out for Burnaby just makes it a 1-point match. Semifinal action taking place on mats 1, 3, and 5 right now. Deputy from the bottom position here in the second. Burnaby with the tight waist, creating pretty good pressure. From the end of the first period and beginning of the second period, we've seen a lot of tough riding here from Burnaby.
Wrestler or coach on deck, get out. All we want in the corners is the coaches, not the teammates, the friends, your besties. They got to get out.
Two hands on the wrist for Burnaby, maybe thinking about a tilt here. Burnaby wearing that Clovis singlet. He's from that. There's a stall warning on top. Burnaby riding parallel. Burnaby, part of that ever tough Central Valley in California. Clovis High School.
Same thing down on mat 5. Mat 5, you got to get out of there, guys. We're not going to have that. All you, the coach, the wrestler,
Burnaby still riding pretty parallel. Does have that wrist, and he's going to try to roll through. More motions like that will help him avoid giving up a stall call, but it's been relatively parallel. Now Deputy with the best space he's created so far in this match from the bottom position. And close to getting out. Burnaby drops on the leg. Got to be careful to avoid giving up the second stall call. Deputy rolls, and this scramble really going to be good for Burnaby. And going to be maybe too near fall. Was it? And he's going to say those were just one count, so no near fall. Now Burnaby going to go underneath. He could tie this match with an escape, but we saw him work for the reversal in the first period. Deputy now going to work on top. He can ride out for the win. A lot of riding to go though. Minute 40 left still in this match. Potentially dangerous on that arm bar. Deputy looking for a claw tilt. Burnaby trying to work for a reversal. He's got some space. And potentially dangerous, the call. There's a roll from Burnaby. Deputy stays on top, leg in, cross body ride with the power half. Deputy keeping that foot on the mat and now returns. Burnaby looking for another reversal. Burnaby elevating that foot, trying to put Deputy in danger. He's close, there's the reversal. Trying to keep the legs split. Now it's 4-3. Deputy now in a position to escape for the tie. And Deputy in decent position. See if he can kick out. Deputy seems like he's waiting for the stall call. And there it is. And now Deputy ties the match. He could take a lead on an escape. 34 seconds left. Burnaby looking for a turn on top. Now Deputy close to a reversal. And he's going to get it. 6-4. Cooper Deputy in the lead. Short time left. Burnaby is out. 6-5. Stall call against Deputy. First one of the match. Burnaby has, I think it should be 8 seconds. Looked like a couple seconds ticked off after the official had blown the whistle.
No, it's on red.
All right, they're going to take another look at the clock. They're saying there should be 8 seconds left on the clock, and that might be right. All right, so they're going to take a look at this and make sure they get the timing right. All right, so now 8 seconds left. And here comes Burnaby looking for an opening. Deputy controls the head. 4 seconds to go. Burnaby in on a shot. Can he finish? Runs out of time, and Cooper Deputy into the Super 32 finals. Burnaby upset. It was a close match. We're heading up to 120 pounds. All right, we're up to 120 pounds. This should be a really good one. Number 2, Rockland Zinkin taking on number 9, Jonathan McGinty. McGinty was in the finals here a year ago. Action underway, 120 pounds. It's the Oklahoma commit, Jonathan McGinty taking on the Oklahoma State commit, Rockland Zinkin. Potential eventual Bedlam matchup, and they're meeting here in the Super 32 semi. Zinkin stalking through the early parts of this match, gets to a leg on the edge, and McGinty with a shin whizzer defending. Zinkin has really put on an offensive output throughout this tournament. Full arsenal on display. And they're out of bounds with a minute to go. McGinty has super stingy defense. Really tough wrestler out of New Jersey. Both these guys seniors. Zinkin trying to create angles, gets to the leg, and McGinty defending. McGinty wrestles at St. Joseph Regional in New Jersey. Super tough program there. And Zinkin, part of the Buchanan high school team. They have 6 placers at this tournament. It's hard to do. Stall warning against McGinty towards the end of the period. Under 10 to go. I think it's warranted. And there we go, first period in the books, no score. And the coin toss goes to McGinty. He's gonna go bottom to start the second. McGinty to his feet, Zinkin returns. McGinty's out. It's a 1-0 lead. First point of the match goes to Jonathan McGinty. A little pass by attempt there from Zinkin, and there's a shot. McGinty, he's in deep. Zinkin dives through. We're scrambling. McGinty tries to pass. Zinkin tries to catch him, and Zinkin comes out on top, gets the takedown, gonna look for a hard cut right away, and now looking for a cradle. Rockland Zinkin, 3-1 lead. Leg in now for Zinkin. Putting the ride on. Stalemate. McGinty to his feet and out. Zinkin putting pressure on towards the edge of the match. Another shot, Zinkin, another one. McGinty, good defense. And Zinkin looking for a go behind. He's got the ankles. There's the takedown. Out of bounds, 26 seconds to go. 6-2 lead for Rockland Zinkin. And Zinkin just pacing, just stalking, rocking back and forth behind McGinty. Caution, Zinkin. Jump the whistle there. Zinkin looking to get a leg in. McGinty catches this. Can he work for a reversal with 18 seconds to go? And Rockland Zinkin has just improved so much. Zinkin's trajectory in the last year has just been incredible. California state champ, and then a fantastic freestyle summer. Went to Who's Number One last week, got a win over a two-time U17 world champ in Dom Munaretto before falling to Landon Sidden. And he's looking for more. 7-2, got an escape right away, and now looking for another takedown on the edge. Out of bounds, another stall call against McGinty. That's his second. It's going to be 8-2. Shot, Zinkin. McGinty limp legs out. Another shot, Zinkin. Now McGinty trapping that arm, locked around the body. It's going to be a hard position to advance through. Stalemate, minute 10 to go. Zinkin, another go behind. 10-2. He's in major decision territory and cuts him loose to make it 10-3. Zinkin is not satisfied with his 7-point lead. McGinty on a head inside single. Zinkin trying to pass this leg. Stalemate. And there was a missing point there from that second stalling, so it's now 11-3. So Zinkin with the major decision margin of victory right now, and McGinty not done. Looked for a little go behind there. Zinkin to the single leg. Excuse me, McGinty to the single leg. Zinkin rolls under. Potentially dangerous. Back was getting arched a little bit there. That's going to be the end of the match. Rockland Zinkin with a major decision. It's 11-3. He's into the Super 32 finals.
You're going to be red.
Action underway, 126-pound semifinals in the blue singlet from St. John Bosco out in California. It's Sean Wilcox. He's a senior. He's headed to NC State. He's taking on Ignacio Villaseñor. Villaseñor currently ranked number 5 in the country. Wrestles out of Stillwater, Oklahoma. Oklahoma State commit. And 2-on-1 for Villaseñor. Villaseñor, just a junior. Shot, Villaseñor, head inside. Trying to cut back the other direction, gets the takedown. It's a 3-0 lead for Villaseñor. Out of bounds. Wilcox up to his feet. Villasenor cuts him loose. It's 3-0, excuse me, now 3-1. Shot, Wilcox, well, hard fake anyway. Villasenor originally from Colorado, moved to Stillwater between his freshman and sophomore year of high school. Villasenor back to the leg, this time has the elbow too, has the dump, and any near fall, I think maybe just a 1 count, but oh, 2 near fall as time expires. 8-1 first period. Ignacio Villasenor looking really sharp. Optional start. Actually, Villasenor just gonna start neutral. 8-2 now the score after that escape. Winner of this match going to get the winner of Antonio Mills and JoJo Yurchuk. Currently looks like that match is under review over there on mat number 1 with 4 seconds to go. Shot, Villasenor in deep between the legs. Wilcox locked through the crotch.
Y'all have fair. How many? 3? 4.
3 would be great. And stalemate there. .35 seconds to go. Pace has slowed a little bit in the second period. Villasenor in deep on an attack, was not able to finish. Short time left in the period. And Villasenor are going to go underneath to start the third. Oh, he's going to switch it to neutral. Shot, Wilcox, Villasenor limp legs out. And now looking for that same dump he used to score earlier in the match. Wilcox tries to lock on the crotch and Villasenor won't be denied. It's now 11-2. The other match at 126, still in a long review over there on mat number 1. Wilcox looking for an underhook. Back-to-back Oklahoma State commits here on mat number 3. Rockland Zinkin with the major At 120, Villasenor looking for a major of his own here at 126, and right now he's in position to do it. It's 11-3. Another shot, Villasenor head outside. Wilcox locked through the cross, trying to step over the leg. Now Villasenor trying to collect this takedown, trying to collapse the hip, work up the body. There's the takedown, 14-3. Future Cowboy Rockland Zinkin with an 11-3 win. Now Villasenor trying to do him one better. He's up 14-3 with 18 seconds left and stalemate, 16 to go. Caution against Wilcox. Wilcox to his feet, he's out. It's 14-4. Short time left in the match. A misdirection attempt for Wilcox. And Villasenor claps, big win. He's either gonna see Antonio Mills or Jojo Yurchuk. Still in a review over there on mat number 1.
I got cameramen that are going down on the floor down here. We just put that tape up, try to keep it clear.
I'm doing commentary. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just doing commentary.
Action underway here. 138 pounds. Dean Anderson with the red ankle band. Valiant prep out of Arizona. He's taking on Tyler DeCraker, who was wrestling at Lake Highland Prep in Florida. Anderson, a junior, uncommitted, and DeCraker, a senior, committed to Minnesota. Winner of this match will take on the winner of Sam Herring and Gavin Mangano. 3 points to Craker, and man, that was nice. And Matt Return locked hands the call, and they're gonna stop the match. So that's gonna be a point for Anderson on the locked hands. Double thigh pry there for DeCraker. Anderson trying to fight the hands underneath. Anderson had his quarterfinal match on my mat. He looked really solid on the mat. Good from the bottom position and top. And DeCraker looking super tough with this ride. He's got Anderson all the way stretched out with the boot in. Not a whole lot of fun down there for Anderson, and DeCraker looking to get this cross face and turn him over. DeCraker, part of our super tough Lake Highland Prep squad. A new addition to that team this year for his senior year. Anderson's going to defer, and DeCraker going underneath. Quad pod for DeCraker. He rolls. Anderson follows. Spiral and a half now for Anderson as he pressures forward. Dean Anderson currently ranked number 14 in the country. DeCraker ranked second, and he hips over. Anderson follows for the time being. DeCraker with that leg extended, trying to get his head underneath. DeCraker still on bottom. Anderson doing a really nice job here in the top position. DeCraker rolls. Anderson follows. He's looked really solid on top. DeCraker rolls, he's close, stays in bounds, gets out, 4-1. Had to get gritty there as Dean Anderson's tough on top, but eventually works for the point. Third period, Anderson going neutral. Didn't want to go back underneath DeCraker, which makes sense. That was a tough ride DeCraker put on. Anderson could tie this match with a takedown. Minute to go. Shot Anderson. DeCraker catches it coming in. DeCraker taking ground. He's definitely going to be able to eat up some clock in this position. Now a stalemate. 31 seconds to go. Anderson putting a couple attacks together, but DeCraker staying in really good position. Stall warning DeCraker, first one of the match, 10 seconds to go. Good down block there for DeCraker. All right, moving up to 150 pounds. We're gonna have Rocco Cassiopeia and Bo Bassett. Bassett, the #1 ranked 150 pounder in the country. We're underway in the red singlet. It's Rocco Cassiopeia. He's taking on Bo Bassett in the black. Bassett, #1 in the country. He has dominated his way through this tournament. Shot, Bassett. Wizard seatbelt position now. Bassett trying to become the first ever 4-time Super 32 champ. There's a shot. Bassett switches head outside, doubles off, takes the 3-point lead, and he's got the leg split. Bassett gonna try to work for this Turk. And no swipes yet, but quite a bit of pressure. Feels like it might be imminent. Cassiopeia reaching back, doesn't want to give up this turn, but he's going to. Just 2 count. 5-0 lead now for Bassett. He comes out front to cut. 5-1 snap into a leg. Cassiopeia trying to fight that other arm, but Bassett going to persist. It's now 8-1 as they go out of bounds. 8 points on the board for Bassett just in the first minute of this bout. Bassett going optional start. Cuts Cassiopeia loose. Bassett looks for the leg. Cassiopeia, good defense there, squared up. Cassiopeia, by the way, no slouch, ranked #12 in the country. He's had a nice tournament. Bassett in on the leg, head inside. Cassiopeia, straight jacket, traps that arm in there. And this looks like a stalemate. .32 to go. Bassett continuing this high pace. Stall warning against Cassiopeia, first one of the match for him. Shot. Bassett head outside. Cassiopeia looks for a chest wrap, and Bassett gonna get the takedown anyway with 7 seconds to go. He's looking for a turn as time expires. 11-2 first period for Bo Bassett, 9-point lead. .3 now. Bassett gives up the escape. And Cassiopeia holding on to his finger. I don't know if he dislocated it momentarily or something. 11-3, Bassett to the leg. Gets around behind. Returns and looking for a tilt. Just a 1 count. Now Bassett back to that tilt and loses the wrist. He's going to let go of Cassiopeia. 14-3 and now 14-4. Bassett to the leg. Head outside, traps that elbow. Bassett trying to step over. Double leg. Finish, and there's the 3. 14-7. One more takedown would end it for Bassett. It's going to be 17-5, and they're going to go out of bounds. Bassett in position for another takedown, but see if Cassiopeia can respond. And Bassett dives in on the low single off the whistle. Elevates, limp arms, finishes 20-5. Bo Bassett with a tech in under 3 minutes in the Super 32 semifinals. He'll compete in the finals later today. Action underway. 150 pounds. This is our other semifinal. Winner of this match gets Bo Bassett. It's number 5, Charlie DeSena, taking on Mason Peterson. Charlie DeSena, a senior at Lake Highland Prep. He's committed to Penn. Mason Peterson ranked 12th in the country. Also a senior from Columbus, Nebraska. Shot, DeSena, low-level attack, and collects the 3. DeSena got both ankles, worked around for the finish. Hard snaps, looking for a go behind and another takedown. It's 3-1 on the strength of that escape, and DeSena trying to string some attacks together. Gets in on this single. Peterson did a good job threatening from there. Out of bounds, 44 seconds to go in the period. Shot DeSena, but I believe Peterson signaled that, I don't know if he caught a finger or eye or something. So the official's going to stop that before the score. All right, so no takedown.
Said injury time. Okay. Injury time back. He gets all his injury time back.
Let's see who's coming up next on this mat.
Start that? Yeah, he gets all of his injury. What do you need? 5 minutes.
So next match on this mat is going to be Melvin Miller taking on Nadav Nafshi. And after that, we're going to see Salah Sarni and Jaden O'Farrell. That is a rematch of the 16U Fargo finals from this summer. All right, concussion protocol is over, and they're going to let this match continue. Love to see that. Peterson okay, and short time left here in the first period. DeSena is going to get choice in the second. He's going to go bottom.
Red down.
DeSena to his feet, rolls on the return, and he's out. 4-1. DeSena gets to the ankles. Couldn't collect both this time, but comes out on top regardless. 7-1, now 7-2 off the escape. minute 25 to go. Charlie DeSena going to be a big part of this Lake Highland Prep lineup this season. Hoping to do big things. DeSena was a national prep champ a year ago. Shot Peterson. Minute to go in the second. And blood time. Peterson's nose bleeding. All right, got the blood stopped. We're back to action. 7-2, 52 seconds to go. Shot. Peterson and DeSena looking to defend. DeSena gets to that ankle. Elevates, finishes. 10-2, 35 to go. He's going to cut Peterson loose. It's 10-3. DeSena feeling the action here. Peterson takes him off the mat. DeSena cartwheels on his head, way out of bounds, but still pretty cool. Shot off the whistle. DeSena head outside. Peterson trying to chest wrap and defend, and DeSena gets the takedown. Short time left in the period. 15 seconds to go, 13-3 lead. Bo Bassett got a tech in his semi. DeSena trying to do the same thing in his. DeSena gonna cut Peterson loose. 13-4 in the third. Go behind, and DeSena trades the go behind for the single leg, finishes that now 16-4. 12-point lead, and he's looking for maybe a turn. A little trip on the release, 16-5. DeSena would need 2 more takedowns or a takedown and a turn for the tech. DeSena close to the finish. Peterson looks like he's trying to get out of bounds. DeSena limp arms and loses the position. 55 seconds to go in this match. Out of bounds, stall warning against Peterson. First stall warning, next one would be a point. .30 seconds to go. DeSena close. He's got the shot, looking for the trip. Peterson kicks out, 20 seconds left. Duck attempt there, DeSena. It's going to be Charlie DeSena, 16-5, your winner into the Super 32 finals. He'll see Bo Bassett later today. Another nationally ranked matchup here at 165 pounds. Melvin Miller in the black. Out of Bishop McCourt, he's taking on Nadav Nafshi in the white singlet. And Miller hard snap, front head position. Nafshi, another Lake Highland Prep wrestler. I think the third we've had on this mat in the in the semis here. Melvin Miller ranked number 1 in the country, big time favorite against Nafshi. Nafshi sitting at number 14. Shot, Miller. Nafshi looking to defend, he's locked through the crotch. Nafshi a senior, Miller just a junior, and we're scrambling. Miller trying to pressure back in, break this lock. And he's pretty close to the takedown. There's the 3. 48 seconds to go. Tilt for Miller. Now he's getting swipes. And he's close, he's pretty close to a fall. There's going to be the escape, 7-1, the lead for Miller. Oh, misdirection, insane speed there from Melvin Miller. Nafshi, though, locks through the crotch and looking to prevent the finish. Stalemate with 9 seconds to go. First period in the books. And Miller gonna have choice in the second. He's gonna go underneath. Melvin Miller, a junior, recent Virginia Tech commit. Miller fresh off a victory at Who's Number 1. Nice reversal there from Miller, gives him a 9-1 lead. Miller looking for a tilt. Nafshi trying to defend, and he's going to get loose on the tilt attempt, and that's going to make it 9-2. Shot, Nafshi. Miller shucks Nafshi out of bounds and now looks for that shot. Nafshi pursuing, Miller looking for the, oh, he had the ankle. Nafshi gets out of bounds. 46 seconds to go. Hard collar tie there from Melvin Miller. Little wrist snap entry into the leg. Nafshi trying to run out of bounds, and he's going to get out. They'll get a fresh start, 29 seconds to go. Miller off the shot of Nafshi, gets the takedown, rolls through. 12-2, 10 seconds to go in the period. Nafshi reaching back, wants a non-controlled fall. Miller lets him go. That'll be 12-3. Nafshi to his feet. Miller controls that wrist on the way down and gets the mat return. Escape Miller to the ankle immediately. Nafshi trying to get out of bounds. Nafshi comes back in. Miller, for a second, was close to collecting that second ankle. Miller drops to a knee, now comes back up, circles. Misdirection attempt, can't get to the ankle. Nafshi close to the ankle, Miller circles in. Pretty nonchalant about it. Stall warning against Nafshi. First one of the match, it's 12-4. Miller kind of took a second to give a look at the official. Nafshi trying to hold on out of bounds. Gonna come back to the center, 29 seconds to go. Miller misdirection, misses it this time. 24 seconds left. Misdirection attempt again, it was close. Gets to the leg. Miller looking for the finish. Limp arm. 15-4. Unreal speed. Melvin Miller looking for the tilt. Just a one count. That'll do it. 15-4. Melvin Miller into the Super 32 finals. We're going to have another Bishop McCourt wrestler coming to the mat momentarily. Action underway, 175. This is a rematch of the 16U Fargo Finals. In the gray, Salah Sarni. He's at Blair Academy now, Air Force commit. He's taking on Jaden O'Farrell. O'Farrell at Bishop McCourt. He's in the blue Nittany Lion Wrestling Club singlet. And Sarni attacking on the edge. Sarni used a really nice inside trip against, O'Farrell used a really nice inside trip against Sarni in that Fargo final. At the time, Sarni was a big favorite, but Sarni now in on a shot, cuts across, looking to finish. O'Farrell locked around the chest and still defending. O'Farrell really, really good at creating danger. Sarni elevates, and O'Farrell trying to pass the leg on the way down. You saw in O'Farrell's quarterfinal, people get in on his legs, but finishing can be a different matter. He is so tricky once wrestlers get to his legs. Sarni is hooked inside the leg. O'Farrell still has his arms tangled up in there as well. Sarni trying to improve this, and they're going to stalemate it. 35 seconds left. Jaden O'Farrell just creates so much risk for his opponents. And now we're in a whizzer seatbelt position. It's a type of position where O'Farrell's pretty dangerous. He's got good whizzer kick offense. Not afraid to go to his back to put his opponents on theirs. Sarni collects that ankle. Gonna look to finish. Easier said than done on O'Farrell, and time's gonna expire. Sarni's gonna go underneath to start the second period, no score. Sarni to his feet. O'Farrell kicks out that foot, but going to be escape for Sarni either way. 1-0 the lead. O'Farrell punches that underhook to a knee pick, gets the takedown. He takes a 3-1 lead. O'Farrell now with an arm bar. Gets the leg in. O'Farrell trying to pull Sarni back into near fall criteria. He's close. He's going to get a couple swipes at least. And O'Farrell may settle in for a fall here. There it is. Jaden O'Farrell fired up. Now why not? Big fall. Jaden O'Farrell against a really tough Salah Sarni. He's into the finals. Bishop McCourt with 3 in the finals, I believe. Bo Bassett, Melvin Miller, and now Jaden O'Farrell. going to move up to 190 pounds. Action underway. 190 pounders in the red Cyclone Wrestling Regional Training Center. That's Jimmy Masney out of Illinois. He's taking on Ryder Wilder out of Georgia. Wilder in the blue. Masney ranked number 5 in the country. Wilder number 7. 2-on-1 for Masney. Trying to work forward on the edge of the mat. Masney actually beat Ryder Wilder a couple times at Elite 8 duels last month. Trying to add another one to his tally. You see Chris Perry over there in the corner for Masney. Wilder taking ground. Masney circles. And Masney close to a takedown on the edge. They're going to go out of bounds. .20 seconds left in the first. Shot, Masney. Masney defers his choice. Wilder going to start the second period on bottom. Wilder to his feet. And he's out. First point of the match goes to Ryder Wilder, 1-0. I believe this is our second to last semifinal match here on mat number 1. Got Mako and Lee Skang coming up. Then a few consolation rounds before the finals get going. Minute to go in the second. Masney gets it on a double leg. Pretty deep entry here. Wilder threatens with that chest wrap, but Masney gonna get the 3. It's a 3-1 lead for Jimmy Masney with 45 seconds to go in the second period. Masney keeping that foot in bounds, and they're off. Wilder going to try to get another escape here in this second period. And he's out. 3-2 now. Masney will have choice in the third period. Headed to the third. Masney gonna go on bottom. Wilder looking for a little tilt. Masney's out, 4-2. Wilder needs a takedown. So far, Masney with the only takedown of the match. Shot, Masney. He's in deep, head in the knee. Wilder locked through the crotch. Masney tries to collect that elbow and still locked on the chest is Wilder. Masney wants to hook this knee. Now hooks the elbow, trying to put, oh, he's got him close. Had Wilder close to the fall for a second. Masney pressuring in. Wilder tried to trap him, almost a Winn-Dixie type position. 29 seconds to go. Masney still working for this finish. Wilder now in the best position he's been in. Wilder, if he can break this grip and get around behind, he can take a win late. Wilder locked on the crotch. Wilder in decent position. He's getting closer. 5 seconds left. Masney gonna hold on for the victory. It was close at the end, but Jimmy Masney secures a spot in the Super 32 finals.
Not the same, bro. What do you want to do? That's it. This is lead break. Lead something. Lead something? Okay.
Heavyweight semifinal here. Last one on this mat. In the red ankle band, it's Michael Mako from Florida. Mako taking on Kale Leesgang of Wisconsin, and Mako throws him by. He's gonna cut right away. 3-1 the lead for Mako, and Mako has potent offense, really, really good from trips. And gets to go behind this time. 6-1, looking for a fall. He's got a cradle locked up. Mako trying to end this thing early. Mako was in the finals a year ago, and Leesgang hurt his knee, not good. Ella, 8-1 lead for Mako. Kale Leesgang, by the way, a senior out of Wisconsin. Mako, also a senior. He's from Florida, committed to Iowa.
It's injury time. 8-2. 8-2. We got it.
we go. Are you start? Is that injury time or is that regular time you start? Okay.
The colors, I got them mixed up.
You got them mixed
You
up.
got the colors. I know who's who, but I got the colors mixed up.
Mako is leading.
Yeah, I know. The name, I got that mixed up.
Okay.
So right now I'm just going based off of color.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll have to fix it. You got the name Mako leading 8-0.
Yeah, Marco is leading.
Okay, that's all you need to know. That's all we need. That to be right.
Mako gets to the ankle, horseshoe finish. 11-2, gonna cut him loose. 11-3, go behind. 14-3, now 14-4. And they're off the mat. Lease Gang hurting as he comes back to the center. Mako relentless. Two on one now for Mako. Gets the go behind. 17-4.
Wrestlers and coaches. We're starting the championship semifinals on mats 11 and 12.
Stall warning against Lease Gang, not advancing up. Now comes up to his feet, 17-5. Another takedown would end the match for Mako in the first period. Mako looked for that arm drag. Lease Gang takes a shot. Mako gonna get this go behind, 20-5. There it is, Michael Mako into the Super 32 finals for the second straight year. All right, enjoy the consolation matches. We will be back with the finals in, I don't know, maybe an hour, something like that.